Welcome back. Today marks the 250th anniversary of the Battle of Bunker Hill.
And as we remember that pivotal moment in American history, a group with direct ties to the battle have converged on Charlestown to share their stories. NBC Boston's Brianna Borghi is live for us in Charlestown with more on this story. Brianna?
Colton, Priscilla, the Charlestown Historic Society spent about 8 months tracking down the descendants of the men and boys who went into battle here all those years ago. And now many of those descendants are back here in Charlestown to commemorate this special anniversary. On the 250th anniversary of the Battle of Bunker Hill, the lesser-known stories of those who fought live on.
I'm related to Jonathan Allen, who was the chaplain at Bunker Hill.
Descendants of the battle's unsung heroes gathering at the Bunker Hill Museum to share personal stories of their ancestors, offering a glimpse into the human side of the Revolution.
They did it not for themselves. They did it for their children. And I am that child.
Gladys Van Otteren's 8th great-grandfather was Captain David Sleeper.
He was a farmer. He was a militiaman like they all were, and he was from New Hampshire, Rockingham, New Hampshire. And so Josiah Bartlett, who was a signer to the Declaration of Independence, wrote him a letter and asked him to go to Lexington and Concord, and he stayed and kept fighting.
The Charlestown Historical Society is collecting family artifacts and bringing these often overlooked stories to the forefront through the Brothers of the Battle program.
It started out as a basic genealogical research. How old were they? Where were they born? These men never intended to be soldiers. They were farmers, they were cobblers, they were merchants.
These descendants grateful to carry on the values of their ancestors 250 years later.
Learn about your family history, make that personal to you, and then share what you've learned to the generations after you.
Now, a remembrance ceremony just wrapped up here at Bunker Hill Monument. There have been events happening here all day long, and they'll continue tonight with a concert at 7 p.m. at the Hatch Shell and fireworks over Boston Harbor at 9:30. The reenactment will actually be held this weekend in Gloucester to accommodate the sheer size of the reenactment. For now, we're live in Charlestown. Brianna Borghi, NBC 10 Boston.